Alright, peoples. Finally back. What's up? Kind of been gone for a little bit. As far as the YouTube realm, been busy with a lot of stuff. This is my 1959 Edsel Villager station wagon, or at least what's left of it. It's literally just a tube chassis and a body at this point. Just the whole spectrum of the car. The car was never meant to do anything like this. The car was never meant to be what this is today. Pushing the envelope, or at least pushing my envelope as a builder. This is going to be a wild 2JZ project that's just this ridiculous thing. It's just all inspired by all these old race cars. I personally love old racing videos and just the history of racing. I feel like a lot of them are ahead of their time. And to be able to take something from the 50s and turn it into something from the 80s with some modern technology, modern power, is just honestly like the best thing in the world to me. It's got these crazy looking door bars that I built. Rear suspension has so much adjustments because it's an independent rear suspension. An 80s, 90s Group 5 style build, so big boxy looking thing with some crazy aero, crazy downforce. Cut 8 inches out of the body total, and then I cut 6 inches out of the doors. Let's make a DTM style, Group 5 style race car, right? So I had to cut the rockers out anyways because they were completely rotten and rusted. So took all those out, took the flooring out, took the firewall out, just took out any inner steel that does not need to be there, and whatever's rotten, cut it away. Alright, so you're probably wondering where I've been. Life's been getting a little bit hectic, a little bit crazy. There's a little bit of water spots on my lens, but whatever. Oh yeah, by the way, trimmed this thing up, so I'm a different person now. I look stupid.
Son of a bitch, dumb bastard!
Anyway, so a little bit of an update on what's been going on. So the past 3 weeks, about a month, I've been waiting for material. For some reason, round tubing, just round tubing, is especially hard to get right now from any steel supplier here in town. I think even online vendors or whatever. Like, it's just completely hard to get for some reason. I have everything else but round tubing. I take that back. I have it now, but that's because it took so long to get in, which is great because that means we can push forward on the car some more now. So I'll have more update videos, more build style videos after this one, obviously. But yeah, there was a slight bit of delay in progress, obviously, because of that. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but you know, who knows. What else? Another thing too is for the past 2 weeks I've been building trophies for my buddy Eddie Keller's like annual car show. So I'll kind of show some videos here and there of that. But I've been doing that, so busy with that project. in the meantime while I was waiting for material. And then if you guys remember the S12 that I was building for Buddy, he basically like fell through on that project. I don't want to get into details. It's a whole fiasco. It was basically just a waste of time and money for me. It's just a learning experience. It is what it is. So just trying to get that car out of here as well. So that's what I've been up to for the past few weeks now. So anyways, I have been doing a bit of things to the Edsel. I redid the center, I guess you could call it center bracing or center connection in the rear end setup, like in the tube chassis. So I redid the tubes there. I didn't like the old ones how they were. Plus there was a little bit of a gap on them, a little too big for comfort. So I wanted to just redo those. Just use the same tubes, just kind of reiterated them and then cut them and notched them in a different way. What else? I also pushed the wheelbase out about 5 inches on both sides in the rear. So what I'm doing now is focusing on the rear and the center of the car. So gonna get everything dialed in the rear, get more tubes in, get everything, more tubes in the center as well. The floor structure, just get all that done. Because what I want to do is weld the back and the middle of the car, because those are the areas that seem to be the hardest to get to as far as, you know, the tops and everything. So I want to get all those welded and cleaned up. Well, cleaned up then welded, and then I can basically coat them or paint them, whatever I'm going to end up doing. I'm still unsure about that yet. This way they're not getting rusty, because the problem is I cleaned them up, polished them up, and then it's been raining the past, I don't know, it's been raining basically. I can't exactly tell you how long. Oh shit! But it's been raining on and off. So, and I live in the desert, so then that creates like the humidity or whatever. So yeah, it's been humid. All the steel's been getting like this ugly brown surface rust, and that's partially my fault because I didn't put oil on them or coat them when I put them in the car. But you know, big whoop, who cares? It's just surface rust. But I can clean it off pretty easily, and then yeah, just kind of go from there. So those will be probably in obviously later videos of me actually getting everything together. And I've kind of come up with a game plan too of how to get the tops of the tubes welded in the tube chassis. So, oh wait, I'm getting a call. Oh no. Back to what I was saying. I had a phone call, whatever. So I have a plan of how I'm gonna get the tops welded on the tube chassis. All the stuff inside of the car, obviously. So everything from the A pillar to the B pillar to the C pillar is all difficult to get to. I think I could get to most of it, but there's going to be about this much on each little notch that wouldn't get welded, and I don't want to not weld them. Like, that would just irritate me.
You know what? This is too much.
Especially like I hate when people are like, no one's gonna see it, just do it anyway, and it's like, dude, I know it's there. It's gonna bother the hell out of me, so I'm gonna just do it. But anyways, I have a plan for how I'm gonna do that, right? So the initial way that I'm mounting the car and like welding the car is I'm welding it to the body. So that's like a typical drag car style where you just weld the tube chassis to the bodies, and that's that. Like, the body is removable, you know. Big whoop, big deal. Obviously, if you need to remove it, you just have to cut those connections and redo those connections. But I didn't want to go about having a removable body. Just don't really care to do that. I mean, I guess it would be cool to have a, you know, a skeleton tube chassis just kind of driving around as well. But you know, whatever. So anyways, plan is to get everything that I need in. I'll weld the tubes as much as I can, obviously where I can, but I won't weld the bottom supports that are welded to the body itself. So what I'm going to do is get the suspension in as well, so front and back, whether it's solid suspension for now, or I get the coilovers that I need, put the coilovers in the front and the back, design all that stuff, and then get the chassis on, like take the body and everything off of the table, scoot the table out, put it on the ground, get it on some flat ground. So probably more than likely it's gonna go where the S12 is because it's more flat there. Get it over there, cut the supports that are holding it to the body off. So just cut the tacks. Like I'm gonna keep those tack welded the way that they are so that it obviously doesn't fall apart or whatever. Cut those tack welds off, and then this will allow me to take the front clip off of the car and then jack the entire body up from firewall back, and then I can jack the body up, I don't know, I would say maybe 8 inches, 10 inches in the air. Then I can finally get like all that stuff up there, weld all that, clean it all up, weld it up, and then since it's up there and it'll all be welded, clean all the spatter and whatever else gets on there, and then go about painting it. So I'll paint the top first, then work my way down, lower the body back down, and weld the actual supports on the bottom where they need to go. So that's kind of basically the plan. Obviously this will all be stuff in the future and I'll show you guys this, but I didn't want to make this video too long just because I don't know how interesting it would be. You guys can make fun of my face because I look stupid without facial hair, but I look stupid with facial hair too. So I just look stupid in general. I'm stupid. But yeah, didn't want to make this too long, so that's your little bit of an update for now. I hope you know, you guys are excited for some more progress, more build progress. I'm excited to make more videos now that I'm back on track with everything. So yeah, I think that's about it. I think so. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, dudes, as always, love you guys. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.